Hello and welcome to our live news update. I am Ugochi Ekenta. The headlines. 3 humanitarian workers, 2 security guards fall victim to kidnapping in Borno. Labour Party accuses Inec of hasty declaration of Tinubu as winner in election petition. In foreign news, ex-President Donald Trump accused of rape ahead of US elections. In sports, Bulgaria beats Nigeria in emerging IHF Championship competition. And in entertainment, Bobrisky reveals crush on Wizkid, denies desperation.
This is Alive TV.
The details. The Islamic State of the West African province, ISWAP, has reportedly abducted 3 humanitarian workers and 2 security guards of the Family Health International in Borno State. FHI 360 is a US-based non-profit human development and non-governmental organization dedicated to improving the health and well-being of people in the Northeast. In a tweet via his Twitter handle on Wednesday, counterinsurgency expert Zazagola Makama said ISWAP fighters in their numbers invaded the NGO guest house in the early hours of Wednesday and whisked them away to an unknown destination. The security analyst in the Lake region disclosed that the victims included 3 staff and 2 security guards. Makama, however, said that the organization has not released any statement since the news of the abduction broke out. This development comes a year after the United Nations Office of the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs said many aid workers have either died, been injured, or been kidnapped in the Northeast. The Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, has been accused of being in a haste to declare the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, who is now the president-elect Bola Tinubu, winner of the 2023 presidential election. This was the position of the Labour Party and its presidential candidate, Peter Obi, at the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal. According to Obi and his party, several logs and uploads on the IREV revealed that INEC allegedly manipulated the results of the February 25th presidential election against the Labour Party. Obi and the Labour Party's submission is contained in the further reply to the preliminary objection by INEC asking the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal to dismiss their petition challenging the outcome of the election. Our live news length from Daily Trust. However, Obi, in their reply to INEC's preliminary objection, filed by the Labour Party and Obi's lead counsel, Levi Uzuku-san, claimed that there was no factual basis for INEC's alleged circumvention of the mandatory transmission of the results of the election from the beavers in the polling units to the IREV. On the foreign scene, former President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, has been accused of rape. The embattled Republican is accused of the punishable offense by a writer and former Elle magazine advice columnist, E. Jean Carroll. Alive News understands. At a civil trial yesterday to determine whether the former U.S. president assaulted her and then lied about it, Carroll alleged Trump raped her nearly 30 years ago. She said Trump had refuted her claims and shattered her reputation when she first brought up the matter, and that she is now in court to try to get her life back. The 79-year-old lady's lawsuit borders on an alleged encounter in a Bergdorf Goodman department store dressing room in late 1995 or early 1996, where she alleged Trump raped her before she could flee. Carroll says Trump defamed her by calling her rape claim a hoax, lie, and complete con job on his Truth social media platform, and said she was not his type and had made up the claim to sell her memoir. She is also suing under New York's Adult Survivors Act, which lets adults sue their alleged abusers long after statutes of limitations have run out. Alive News understands. The Independent reports that Trump did not attend and is not required to attend the trial, which began on Tuesday, April 26, 2023. In sports, Bulgaria defeated Nigeria's under-24 male handball team in the 4th International Handball Federation Emerging Nations Championship. The handball game took place at the Palace of Culture and Sports in Varna, Bulgaria, on Wednesday. At the end of the keenly contested encounter, the hosts defeated their Nigerian visitors 23-19 to earn a total of 2 victories so far in the tournament. Nigeria was able to keep the game close and apply some pressure on Bulgaria after the hosts trounced them 11-13 in the first half. Before beating the Nigerian side, the Bulgarian side had defeated Azerbaijan to start the tournament on a high. As it stands, Nigeria's participation in the competition's knockout rounds will depend on the outcome of their matchup with Azerbaijan on Thursday. Meanwhile, with the 2 victories, Bulgaria have already qualified for the semi-finals of the competition, where they will face the second group's top team, Cuba. The current round of the competition, which is featuring a total of 12 teams across the world, is divided into 4 groups. The tournament is set to end on Sunday. Now in entertainment, controversial Nigerian cross-dresser Idris Okunenye, popularly known as Bobrisky, has said that he has a crush on Afrobeat superstar Ayodeji Ibrahim Balogun, professionally known as Wizkid. Bobrisky made his confession on Snapchat, accompanied by a display picture of Wizkid. He explained that Wizkid is the only guy in Nigeria he has had a crush on over the years. The Instagram influencer noted that despite his love for Wizkid, he has decided not to act too desperate and has refused to follow him on Instagram or Snapchat. And that's it on the news update. Thanks for watching.